fight like a roaring fight, grit during dreams under stadium lights, sweat and fire, hearts ignite. Evening sports buffet, with the Ginch replay. Highlights, wild scores collide, it's the riot live tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is Thursday, May 21st, 2026. Stephen Colbert signing off for the final time. The Late Show. This is started by David Letterman, taken over by Stephen Colbert. I won't get into that, that's all Twitter. Thanks, though, to the Ginch Quartet. About an hour ago, I'm a little taken aback because I have followed NASCAR since 1975. Kyle Busch is dead at the age of 41. Unfortunately, this is just sudden. It's shocking. Thoughts and prayers out to his family, obviously, and his friends, the whole NASCAR community, racing fans everywhere. He was hospitalized today as a result of a severe illness, is what they were saying. And a couple of weeks ago, he requested medical attention after the race at Watkins Glen. Then at Dover, I know he won the truck race. Still had somewhat of a cough. So something must have been tremendously wrong over the last few days. Well, what the severe illness was, they have not said. We're not going to find out probably for a while. But it's just, it's shocking. And you know how fragile life is. Because it was just on Sunday after the truck race, he was standing at the start finish line, talking. He's still coughing. Not exactly sure what the illness was, but it must have been severe, and it must have taken a really bad turn for the worse today. He won 63 NASCAR Cup races over his career, over 200 victories in all divisions. Busch trucks. It's only 41. The NASCAR community in shock, obviously. The 63 victories at the NASCAR top of the echelon as far as Cup goes. Ranks 9th all time. 69 truck wins and 102 auto parts wins. Riley Auto Parts wins. Again, just in shock. Sad. Again, the combination of those three series that's more than any other driver in Cup history. The series combined victories. It's only 41. It's a shame. Again, no cause of death was given. But again, it must have been something advanced that caught everybody off guard and by surprise, obviously. Thoughts go out to Samantha, his wife, and his boys, Brexton and Lennox. Yeah. If you watched him after the cup race, or not the cup race, the truck race, he obviously still had a cough, but it didn't look like anything was very severe. But obviously, within the last 4 days, since the All-Star race is over, something went downhill, and it went down quick. So, Godspeed, rest in peace, Kyle Busch. Just tremendously shocking. The NBA, the Oklahoma City Thunder yesterday tied the series with the Spurs. I kind of figured that the Thunder were going to win. For the Spurs, your leading scorer was Stephen Castle with 25 points. Wemby had 21 and 17. For the Oklahoma City Thunder, your leading scorer was SGA. Isaiah Hartenstein stepping up, 10 points, 13 boards. That series is tied up 1 apiece. Of course, game 2 tonight between the Knicks and the Cavaliers. Obviously, the Cavaliers imploded in game number uno. Game number 2 tonight. New York is favored by 5.5. I have a gut feeling that Cleveland will tie the series tonight at 1 apiece. We go to the NHL. The Vegas Golden Knights went on the road yesterday, beat the Avalanche in solid fashion, 4-2. They take the 1-0 series lead. I fully expect the Avalanche to win game 2. It might be a wake-up call for the Avalanche with the Vegas Golden Knights winning game number 1. On the slate in Major League Baseball today, it's a light slate. The Guardians beat the Tigers 3-1, the Pirates over the Cardinals 6-2, and the Mets beat the Nats 2-1. Right now, ongoing, bottom of the second, the Braves have a 3-0 lead on the Marlins early. Later on, it's the Blue Jays at the Yankees, the Athletics at the Angels, and the Rockies at the Diamondbacks. You were living under a rock yesterday or the other day. Arsenal won the Premier League title. Man City could only muster a 1-1 draw. And that was against Bournemouth. Chelsea beat Tottenham, by the way, 2-1. So Tottenham is not out of the woods with relegation. So the closing will be Sunday. If we go to the tables, just so you know what's at stake here for the final weekend. Liverpool and Aston Villa, I believe, will play on Sunday. Liverpool wins, they make Champions League. Aston Villa wins, they make Champions League. Tottenham is 2 points above relegation. West Ham is -2. So even if Tottenham gains a point and West Ham gains all 3 points, Tottenham would still avoid relegation because of a goal differential. If West Ham wins, Tottenham lose, Tottenham would be relegated. So if we go to said games, as soon as they come up here, Wolverhampton on the road at Burnley, another team that's been relegated. Tottenham will host Everton. Aston Villa plays Man City. Liverpool plays Brentford. So it comes down to those 4 games. Still a lot on the line. I went over some the NFL news the other day. The Giants and their general manager, Joe Sheen, agreed to a multi-year extension. It does not state the stipulations of that contract. The Lions have inked Jack Campbell to a 4-year, $81 million extension. Eagles linebacker Nolan Smith, he's been arrested after his car was clocked going 135 miles an hour in Georgia. It just says here it was clocked doing 135 in a 70-mile-per-hour zone on the interstate at 10:41 p.m. He obviously made bond. He was released. Court date is set for July 14th. Must be something in the water down there, and Georgia players, they keep getting arrested for speeding. Aaron Rodgers has said that he is going to retire after this season. This is it for him. We'll see. He came back for 1 year for $25 million. I'm sure that had a lot to do with it. Let's go to the WNBA. Scores from yesterday: the Fever beat the Fire 90-73. For the Fire, your leading scorer was Bridget Carlton. She had 16 points. For the Fever, your leading scorer was Aaliyah Boston. She had 24 points. The Wings beat the Sky 99-89. Leading scorer for the Wings was Paige Becker. She had 24 points. Jessica Shepard for the Wings had 18 points and 10 boards and 12 assists. That'd be a triple-double. For the Sky, your leading scorer was Camila Cardoso. She had 24 points. She added 11 boards. And the Sun beat the Storm 80-78. Leading scorer for the Suns, off the bench, 2, Nell Angloma, Kennedy Burke, each had 15, and Charlize Lager-Walker had 16 points. For the Storm, the leading scorer was Natisha Heidemann. She had 20 points. On the slate today for the WNBA, the Valkyries are at the Liberty, the Tempo are at the Lynx, and the Sparks are at the Mercury. Let's go to golf, shall we? It's the CGCUP Byron Nelson down there in McKinney, Texas. There are some golfers still out on the course right now. Brooks Koepka, Taylor Moore, and Jesper Svensson. each at 8 under par. LPGA, not till next week. PGA Tour Champions. Right now, Scott Hend with a 7 under 66 today. Your leader. The DP World over there in Antwerp, Belgium. With an 8 under 63, Xander Lombard leads there. And on the Corn Ferry Tour, Knoxville, Tennessee, the Visit Knoxville Open. Right now, Austin Hill and Nelson Ledesma both shot a 9 under 62 today to lead there. Let's go to college, shall we? College baseball. Scores from yesterday as we are into the tournament rounds for said conferences. SEC tournament second round yesterday, number 6 Auburn over LSU 3-1. Sun Belt tournament, number 8 Southern Miss over Georgia State 7-6. SEC tournament second round, number 12 Arkansas over number 23 Tennessee 8-4. Also in the second round in the SEC, number 16 Mississippi State over Missouri 12-2, a final in 7 innings. SEC tournament second round, number 18 Florida over Vandy 8-3. Sun Belt Conference or Sun Belt tournament. Louisiana upset number 24 Coastal Carolina 12-11. Today's slate, ACC tournament quarterfinal, number 3 Georgia Tech outlasted Virginia 16-10. SEC tournament quarterfinal, number 4 Georgia over number 16 Mississippi State 5-3. The Big 12 tournament, number 19 Oklahoma State over UCF 12-6. And the Sun Belt tournament, Coastal Carolina over App State 8-2. Right now ongoing in the Big 12 tournament, number 13 Kansas and Baylor tied 7 apiece. Top of the ninth. SEC quarterfinal, number 18 Florida right now up on number 15 Alabama 11-3. Later on, Big 12 tournament, number 9 West Virginia plays Kansas State. And the Big 12 tournament, number 21 Arizona plays number 22 Cincinnati. Let's go to women. As soon as I can get to it here. As my Verizon pad does its buffering thing, I might have to go to my phone. So let's go to the phone, shall we? Here we go. Two games today. This is the Knoxville Super Regional. Number 7 Tennessee up on number 10 Georgia after the first inning. 2-0. Later on at 9 o'clock, the Lincoln Super Regional. Number 4 Nebraska will host number 13 Oklahoma State. NASCAR this weekend. Again, unfortunately, the sad news about Kyle Busch. There'll be some heavy hearts. Yes, they will be at Charlotte. I'm sure they will have some sort of tribute. I am going to pick my top 5, which I've been forgetting to do. You know what? I'm going to go for Ryan Blaney to win the race. For some odd reason, I'm going to go Ryan Blaney to finish the race first. Tyler Reddick will finish second. Denny Hamlin will finish third. Cristobal Bell finish fourth. And Joey Logano will finish fifth. I think that's going to do it. Oh, tonight, the Hurricanes play the Canadians. The Hurricanes have had almost 2 weeks off. Canadians coming up a game 7 with Buffalo. I'm going to take Carolina to win game 1. And I'm basing that off of the fact that Montreal just played a grueling 7-game series against the Sabres. I'm going to go Carolina 4, Canadians 2. Again, I'm going to end it here. Hope everybody enjoys the weekend. As I say at the end of each show, practice compassion, practice empathy, have passion for what you do. Hug somebody every once in a while. You might make their day. Tell somebody you love them. You might not get a second opportunity. For God's sakes, if you see somebody struggling, ask questions, inquire. How can you help? How can you get them help? Because you might not just be saving a life. You might be saving a multitude of lives. Again, the somber news about Kyle Busch's passing. Don't know what happened. Something took an ugly turn at some point. So thoughts and prayers to his family and friends. Enjoy the action over the weekend, everybody. I'll be back on Monday with another edition of Early Evening Sports Buffet with the Ginch, and also For What It's Worth here on the Cole County Entertainment Network. Only one thing for me to do, and that's to have Dandy Don Meredith to take me out. Have a good weekend, everybody.
Turn out the lights, the party's over. They say that all good things must end. Call it a night, the party's over. And tomorrow and next year starts the same old thing again.
Yeah. You got it.